Hello and welcome to another Sprues and Brews unboxing video. And in today's video we're going to be checking out one of the latest Dawnbringer boxes. This one is the Fangs of the Blood Queen and it's for the Soulblight Gravelords. So the Dawnbringers series of releases are all tied into a narrative which we strongly believe is leading to the end of this edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, ready for next summer when we'll probably see the next edition land. So in this particular box, it's aimed for Soulblight players. We have got a brand new vampire with a name I cannot pronounce, but I'll give it a go in a moment when I turn this box over. It comes with 3 Fellbats, and it comes with a unit of direwolves. These, as Matt will sort of talk about in the Dawnbringer book review, this box centres around her particular faction, or sub-faction. She can't take any skeletons or zombies, but she can take Fellbats and direwolves. It's quite an interesting one. It's basically a twist on Neferata's own sub-faction, which name's completely the same. I mean, Legion of Blood. It's basically a twist on that, so it has very similar rules. There are some restrictions, but there are also quite a few cool things as well. Like I say, Matt will cover all those things in the written review. And I'll put a little bit in my sort of post as well. So this is the front of the box. Let's flip that over and check out the back. So we've got the Fellbats there. We've got a unit of 10 direwolves. And we've got Sekhar, Fang of Nulahmia. No, I'm not going to try and pronounce it. If you follow the podcast, if you know anything about me, I am rubbish at pronouncing names, but it's there. Sekhar? She's a cool looking vampire anyway, with a big nasty looking snake. Looks like it could be quite a fun, maybe slightly challenging paint mission, but I'm going to try and give it a go. But for now, let's get this box unboxed and check out the sprues. So we've taken it out of the box, and the first thing we've got here is, of course, the instructions, which we're going to take a look at in a moment. We then have the direwolves. Now, these are a kit that's been out for a little while now, since the last Soulblight update, so we won't take too long looking at these, but they're still really nice models, and I've been meaning to add some Fellbats and direwolves to a Soulblight, which I'm hoping to do is probably my next Age of Sigmar army. I've already got a few sort of skeletons painted from previous attempts at doing Soulblight, and I've got a couple of vampires as well. But I want to really take them up to 2k this year, or this coming year. So we've got the direwolves there. We then have the Fellbats, again, a very cool kit. We have seen these before, so we won't take too long on those. But they're a nice little manoeuvrable unit for you Soulblight players. I keep being told to get these in my list, so yeah, I'll have to do just that. We, of course, have a bunch of bases, but what we really want to see is this. So this is Sekhar's model. So the snakes, the base of it's got like sort of the imprints where the snake goes. Snake doesn't look like it's in too many parts. In fact, the whole model doesn't look like it's in too many parts. I expected this to be quite a fiddly build. Don't know why. I expect it to be in far more parts. So that's pretty cool. I mean, there are a few looking little parts that might be a little bit of a challenge. We'll just flip that sprue over. There will be better quality images of this particular sprue over on spruesandbrews.com. It'll either be in a Dawnbringer post for just this box, or we'll have a collective Dawnbringer post with a review of the book, this unboxing video, and Matt's other video as well. But it looks like it's not too bad of a kit to put together. Very nice looking sprue. So we'll pop that to one side. And let's check out the instructions. So I'll open this up. Got all a handy basing guide. And there's the instructions for Sekhar. Let's just try and get it. So yeah, not too bad that. Not too bad at all. Snake only comes in a couple of parts. Looks like you're very, well, you can keep her separate. I intend to spray the snake in the base separate to the vampire. Yeah, she's very cool. And then, of course, you've got the instructions for the fellbats and die walls, which, again, we won't spend too much time on because we've seen those before. There's some painted examples. And then we've got a preview of her rules here. So we've seen some examples over on Warcom, and again, check out our post over on spruesandbrews.com for a bit more of a write-up on what she does. But needless to say, she's very cool. Either on her own or within her little sub-faction, she's very cool. She's like the assassin of Neferata. And of course, we've got fellbats and direwolves as well. So, that is the unboxing of Fangs of the Blood Queen. Hopefully, after this next transition, I'll be able to show you a fully painted Sekhar. Sekhar? Whatever her name is. Fingers crossed. Okay, so some time has passed and it's time to find out if I've managed to paint and build any of the box. And I'm pleased to say that the star of the show is ready for the battlefield. There she is. So really impressed with how she's turned out. Maybe I need a little bit more work on the face there. Just turn around. But I'm really pleased with how she's turned out. Really fun model to build and paint. Not too complicated to build. The head was a little bit fiddly, but the rest of it was fine. I painted her completely separate to the snake base. So I undercoated the snake in the base with grey cere and then Mechanica Standard Grey for the actual vampire herself. Once I painted the base of the snake, I then glued her on and then painted her. So this might not be the greatest, you might not be able to get the best kind of visualization of her on this. I don't think I've got the light quite right, but there will be some better imagery over on spruesandbrews.com, so you'll be able to check her out in potentially a bit more sort of detail. But I really enjoyed painting her. Like I say, looking at this, I've noticed that I've missed a bit just behind her hand there. It's weird what the camera picks up, which I didn't notice in person. And I might do a little bit more work on the face. I'm trying my best to sort of work on faces and highlighting at the moment. I know Jay and Matt from the website are a little bit more accomplished painters than I am, but I am sort of working on my painting, trying to get it as as good as I can. Like I say, highlights are my big thing at the moment. But I'm really pleased with what I've done here. Hope you guys like it as well. And obviously I went for a few different colours compared to the box art, in particular on the snake. Didn't realise until afterwards that it actually looks a bit like Shenron from Dragon Ball. Apologies if I've kind of got that name wrong as well. But yeah, really pleased. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I say, check out spruesandbrews.com for the full write-up of the latest Dawnbringers, the Mad King Rises. I've got a little bit in there for the Soul Blight and for this lady in particular. And there'll be some images of images of this model, as well as some of the stuff that Matt's been painting for the Flesh Eater Courts in that article. I know he's done a video on there as well for the unboxing of Flesh Eater Courts. So yeah, these are now on pre-order. So if you want to help us out, use those Element Game affiliate links. We have got one in the YouTube description below as well. So you can go through and pre-order your GW bits and bobs through that link. That'd be great, and help us out as well. Thanks again to Games Workshop for sending these kits to us to build and paint and unbox you guys. And until next time, I'll see you all again very soon. Bye!